Welcome to a tale of turbulence and trials, a saga of the skies that has left the aviation world in a state of anticipation. This is the story of Boeing's 737 MAX 9 jets, a fleet grounded by the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, after an alarming incident involving a blown-out plug door on an Alaska Airlines flight. A move that has sent ripples through the industry, affecting airlines, passengers, and the reputation of one of the world's most renowned aviation giants. Now let's dive into the heart of the matter. Picture this. An aviation expert, Jane Foley, head of foreign exchange strategy at Rabobank, sits across from a curious interviewer, ready to unravel the implications of this grounding. Jane starts by distinguishing between the MAX 8 and MAX 9 models. She reminds us that the MAX 8 jets, involved in the tragic crashes a few years ago, are not affected by this grounding order. Instead, the order predominantly targets the MAX 9 fleet, largely operated by United Airlines and Alaska Airlines. She goes on to paint a picture of Boeing's initial expectations for this year. It was supposed to be a year of resurgence, with analysts estimating delivery of around 500 MAX jets. However, the grounding has cast a shadow over these projections, making a profitable year for Boeing seem far less likely. The interviewer probes further, bringing up the new leadership at Boeing. They had hoped to start the year strong, with a clear vision. Instead, they find themselves in the midst of another safety investigation, waiting for the outcome and grappling with a tarnished reputation. Jane acknowledges this. She talks about the huge reputational risk for Boeing, considering safety is paramount in the aviation industry. This incident could potentially affect people's perception of the entire MAX fleet, which comprises over 1,000 aircraft. But it's not just about Boeing. Jane highlights the ripple effect this grounding could have on Boeing's suppliers. Spirit AeroSystems, for instance, which makes about 70% of the framework for the MAX fleet, has already been reported to have issues with staff retention and labor strife. The investigations in the coming weeks or even months will focus not just on Boeing, but also its suppliers. In conclusion, the grounding of Boeing's 737 MAX 9 jets is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. It's not just about grounded planes or disrupted flight schedules. It's about the safety of passengers, the reputation of an industry titan, and the future of aviation. It's a wake-up call that echoes through boardrooms and cockpits alike, reminding us that in the skies, as on the ground, safety must always be our primary concern.